What's going on, everybody? Crazy Dog back with another video, and I've got some breaking Browns free agency news for you. As according to Ian Rappaport on Twitter, and I quote, the Browns are signing former Rams cornerback Troy Hill to a 4-year, $24 million deal, source said, adding to their defensive haul in free agency. The Youngstown native, who had 3 defensive touchdowns last year, including a pick six in 2 consecutive games, returns home. So how about that? Another guy I had in one of my free agent target videos comes to the Browns. I believe that is now 2 that I essentially got right. Yeah, low key. Of course, John Johnson was the other one. And how about that? They both come from the Rams. Yeah, how about that? Another former Ram teammate is now joining John Johnson in Cleveland. How about that? Yeah, look at Andrew Berry out here making moves. And how about that too? You don't really hear anybody hating on him anymore, huh? It almost seems like people hate on this guy. He hears the hatred, he sees the slander, and he goes out and shuts him up. So yeah, if you want him to make a move, just go and hate on him, because then he'll make you look stupid, for real. But I love this move, man. I absolutely love this signing because Troy Hill was a really good slot corner for the Rams. Of course, he was in a secondary that included John Johnson and Jalen Ramsey, and now he'll be joining a secondary that has Greedy Williams and Denzel Ward on the outside, with Grant Delpit, Ronnie Harrison, and of course, John Johnson at safety. Now imagine being Myles Garrett, Andrew Billings, Sheldon Richardson, and Tack McKinley or Curtis Weaver. Imagine being the guys in our front seven, all right? Knowing that the back end is completely stacked to the point where opposing quarterbacks are going to have to wait for their guys to get open, because there's no way you want to, force a throw against our secondary right now, because there's a good chance it's going to get picked off. So if our secondary can clamp on these opposing receivers, that's going to give Miles and Tack and Andrew Billings and Sheldon Richardson and our linebackers time to get into the backfield and absolutely wreak havoc. Now, for all my PFF nerds out there, I got a little something, something for you too. So went on Twitter and I found this. As you can see, his grade, not the worst grade, 71.9 coverage grade in 2020. That's tied for 22nd. Not horrible, but not great. I did hear how he was one of the best slot corners, though. He can work on the outside, too, but I'm pretty sure he'll be a slot corner with us. And oh my God, this secondary is absolutely lit AF. I mean, I freaking tweeted it. I freaking tweeted that our secondary is going to be lit AF this year, man. I can't freaking wait. As long as we can stay healthy. And then, yeah, the secondary is going to be nasty. And from what I've heard, we're actually not done addressing the secondary. I heard that we're still looking for maybe another outside corner. And speaking of which, right before I did this video, I got a notification from Twitter saying that Kyle Fuller was released. Now, I already know there's going to be Browns fans wondering if the Browns will be interested, and I think they will be interested, but in the end, I'm pretty sure his price tag will be rather expensive, so Andrew Berry will probably move on rather quick. But if you ask me, I think one guy we're probably going to go after is Garyon Conley. And I heard there's mutual interest there, so I think he'll be the next corner we go after. Now, got some more news to talk about, as earlier today, the Browns actually brought back another free agent as they re-signed kick returner / wide receiver JoJo Natson to a 1-year deal. That's nothing. I mean, he played in, 3 games last year. He was strictly a punt returner, got hurt, missed the rest of the season, which really sucked. But it let us see what DPJ had, and he's pretty good too. So I expect a good season out of JoJo, most likely as our punt or kick returner. Who knows how much action he'll get, but whatever. It'll give him a chance to get on the field and compete with this team. Now, some more news before I head on out of here. The Browns actually brought in linebacker Anthony Walker, formerly of the Indianapolis Colts, for a visit tonight. I don't know how the visit's going. I don't know if the visit is wrapped up. Last I heard, the visit was going well. And just a quick overview. There's his stats. And, of course, his background information. He's 25 years old. He'll be turning 26 in August. So, again, he fits the Andrew Berry mold. And from what I've heard from Colts fans, he's really good against the run, but he struggles in coverage. So, yeah, there's that. Just like B.J. Goodson. He'd be a much younger B.J. Goodson. Yep. Now, of course, he was drafted in the 5th round, 161st overall in 2017 by the Indianapolis Colts, and he's from Miami, Florida. So, yeah, he went to college at Northwestern, too, just so you know. Now, you look at his stats, the past 2 years, 2019 and 2020, he has played in every game, started every game. He has one interception in the last 3 years, and he picked off Baker Mayfield. There's that. Yeah. In terms of sacks, he's not one for getting sacks. He has 3.5 in his career. He had 2.5 in 2019 and 1 in 2018. In terms of tackles, that's where he makes his money. He had 124 tackles in 2019. He had 105 combined tackles in 2018. And then this past season, he had 92. So he's very good at tackling. Not great in coverage, and he's great against the run. That's all I need to know. Now, hopefully, we can maybe bring this guy in. If we do, he would essentially be replacing B.J. Goodson, in my opinion. Yeah, he would essentially be replacing B.J. Goodson. That's all right. I love B.J. Goodson, but, of course, like I said, Anthony Walker is younger, and it wouldn't even matter if we brought back BJ because I love BJ. Oh, that sounds sus. But yeah, BJ Goodson or Anthony Walker, that'd be cool. I don't know if we're actually going to sign Walker, but if we do, that's dope. Let's get it. If not, that's cool too. Move on. Maybe we bring back BJ. Who knows? I haven't really heard anything. But with that being said, guys, I'm going to wrap this video up. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to the Dog Pound, as always. Shout out to my Dog Pound brothers. Love y'all. And this might or might not be the last video I do for the night. Depends on Andrew Berry. But we'll see what happens. So with that being said, I'm Crazy Dog 99. By the way, Blue Jackets just scored 1-0 over Carolina. They're looking really good so far after a couple of days off. Maybe they just needed a little bit of rest because they were looking a little flat for a while there. But with that being said, I'm Crazy Dog. Let's go Browns. And I'm out.